Welcome back to the show, everybody. I am your reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King, the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D, aka Mr. Pop Damn Things in the motherfucking building. Speaking of my fam who's in the motherfucking building, pounded. Everybody's favorite, everything, the green monster squitch murder, surrounded by my family, the congregation. May you all be praised for holding down my six. And speaking of the go that makes it go, the ladies are ready about to burn this motherfucker to the ground. Bessie, Janine, Magdalene, intern Annalise, and yo girl, and my Miss Marcy, K. Miss Marcy, home down the Onos, doses, the races and quattros, but most importantly, you, yes, you're live right here with us, right here on Team GRF TV, and yo, we got some old KOF 15 for that Kulo, baby. Yes, indeed, your SNK God King, man, got more of this heat, and yo, this was a big one, but before we get to this Meitenkum work which you are here for, let's have a very small discussion about the week that was. Your God King is disappointed in you. At best, you are very little style and zero substance. Because all y'all did last week on that show and they joint was bitch and moan about 15 seconds of footage. How about not even a glass half empty or a glass half full thing? Be lucky you're getting something. Now, I'm not sitting up here saying that you don't have a right to express your opinion, but when 50,000 people express the same exact opinion, and I am literally the only one on the internet with actual analysis of the damn trailer, that's an issue. You make it easy for me to be the reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King when you don't put in no fucking work to make me work for the title. But I've been the damn champion for 15 fucking years, so none of everything is expected, but nothing is expected, so that's fine and okay. So, given where we are in time right now, let's just say this. A little more style this week, still zero substance. Still nothing of actual note, but your God King's here to give you this Meitenkun work, so don't worry about that. Really quickly, just to clear up some other little errata before we get to the business at hand. Shout out to that boy Orpheus, who I meant to shout out last week because I forgot who it was who been making them KOF 14 and 15 comparison joints. So shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't realize that's who that was because he sits up here and cooks up the King of Fighter Wing trailer joints. So shout out to Vanny and everybody on the KOF Wing team. I should probably actually play that on the channel. If y'all want to see that, man, let Uncle Triple know. And also in other news surrounding the kingdom that I do survey and reign over, because SNK God King, you know what it is. That Mark of the Wolf 2 mock-up looks fine. You got a lot of people that agree with it, disagree with it, or whatever. But in all of that, I saw some of the worst hot takes I've ever seen in my damn life. And I was literally finna do God King shit and correct somebody, and I was kind of like, you know, sometimes you just gotta let the eyes have it. You know what I'm saying? You're right to your opinion, and if y'all really wanna like get a simple breakdown of what a video might have been like, is that was what you would kind of expect a G.O.D to look like in 2021 because of the cost effectiveness of the art style that Lizard Cube or anybody else would present. Pixels aren't dead, they're just very, very motherfucking expensive and very, very time consuming, and then, you know what I'm saying, but no one's satisfied. No one would be. Because no matter what, there will always be somebody that would say, well, pixels ain't enough, I want it to look like this. So, no matter what a G.O.D 2 is going to be, because, you know, there's going to be one, expect it to not be pixels. Right? Expect it to be something, I don't think it's going to be 3D, but something similar along the lines to that mock-up is probably what you're exactly looking at about when a G.O.D 2. I'm like, I really dig what the art style is, because you kind of have to understand of the history of where G.O.D sits in the pantheon of what fighting games were doing at the time. Literally, we were going from this games at some point were starting to adapt this real anime type look, especially when it got to Street Fighter Alpha and things like that, and then like later games in the Fatal Fury series, like very, very especially like the Real Bout series, the way that it changed things, and the way G.O.D went to this sexy, gritty style, which is why we love, why it's some of the best pixel art in the fucking business ever. That sits alongside your Street Fighter 3s and your Street Fighter Alphas and your Real Bouts and your Darkstalkers and your X-Men Children of the Atoms as games that still hold up to this day as beautiful pieces and works of art. So again, just to, give you the lowdown on what the lowdown is, there'll be a G.O.D 2. You'll just have to accept what it is, and you'll have your people who agree with it and disagree with it. But at the end of the day, if it play like that crack cocaine, the fuck do it matter what it looks like? Are we done? Your God King is done. Let me adjust the headset because Meitenkun's in the building. Young sleepy boy of the fist. I'm like, this is going to be a running thing through all of this. I learned so much about the character and researching the character because my only literal interaction with the character was I played his trials one time when I was going through it with the vanilla cast long before the DLC came out. But understanding and knowing, and I'm going to leave that because I'm going to get you deep in. I got to give you a reason to follow your God King in the battle as we take care of this business about why Meitenkun is so important. And again, more episodes of the legacy that this character now represents, given that I don't think Tongue's gonna be back. But it is what it is. So, enough talking for me. I'm going to give you all the substance you need with all the style you can deal with, because your God King's got you. So here's the plan. We're literally going to watch the trailer that I have watched 1,000 times, and I'm going to make ooh and ah faces at it, and then we're going to actually get to some substance because Uncle Triple's got a class to teach about Meitenkun. So if y'all ready to get busy, the ladies of rage are ready to burn it down, man, and the congregation ready to make some motherfucking noise. So little sis, I need you to literally wake up this sleepy boy so he can set the stage aflame so we can do what we do. So little sis, don't come on now, girl. Yes, every week we're gonna make this joke. Yeah, may contain content inappropriate for children. If you were under 18, what the fuck are you watching this for? I literally click a goddamn button so you can't. So why are you here? Get the fuck out. Y'all the reason a nigga can't make no money, okay? Y'all get out. If you want 18, shoot your punk ass out of here. This for grown-ups. This is grown-up analysis for grown-ups. So get your punk ass out of here. Now that we shoot the kids away and put them to sleep like Meitenkum, because we finna wake him up, let's watch the trailer. So with all of that being said, now activating the King of Fighters 15 Meitun character trailer. .exe. Did I click the... You know what? I'm wondering, like, did I click the button? Because I know I clicked the damn button that makes the video go. I know I did that as a thing. So what? You know what? You know what? See, this is live television. Look, sis, give me a second in there, because damn it, the hell. Okay, so. Oh, I see. So, we should be good now. Okay, so. A little inside baseball about my setup and things, right? Because I'm not like y'all and not fucking lazy and actually put my videos in a media player versus playing it off YouTube, which is, again, as I sit up and say these words, motherfucking lazy, because it is, because like literally it would take you 2 seconds to put it in your MPC HC, which is my preferred media player, your VLCs, your MPC BE, which you probably should be using, and things like that. I hit a button, and that same button corresponds to a button that makes Lil Sis appear and disappear as a hotkey in OBS inside baseball. So, for real this time. This should work. See? Told you. Let's go to work, ladies and gentlemen. Go to work, baby! Oh, man. We gonna have some fun, baby. Bang! Yeah, we definitely gonna be talking about that for a couple of minutes. Go to sleep, Poke. Go to sleep, Poke. If you tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Go to sleep. Shatter all expectations. Night, night. Okay. So, we have got some work to do. Literally, I got the notes, man. Yo, big sis, you know what time it is, darling. Bring yourself out, girl. Oh yeah, I'm in your bottom. I'm in your bottom right corner. This is more likely than not because this is a triple the guide. This is a triple the guide show. This will probably change. I will probably move a couple of times before this is over. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. We gonna. Okay, you know what? This is a fine place to stop right here. Because actually, is there? Because let's see. We're just gonna let it play because I know we have like shots and things. Like we can run it full screen. All right, you know what? Fine again. Perfect stopping point for reasons. There we go. Oh man, you gotta have the water on deck, man. Grateful to Jehovah water exists. Thank you, Lord. Anyway, Meitenkun. Oh boy. I literally prepared a statement, and by preparing a statement, I had a whole bunch of thoughts and I'm going to vocalize them to the internet. Look, again, like I said in the intro before we got started, of understanding like what this character represents, because last week I literally gave y'all an accidental lore dump about the protagonist of this saga and how he relates to the character Tung Fu and how important he has been throughout the history of SNK, especially when you talk about the Art of Fighting and Fatal Fury series, and understanding and knowing that after I got a chance to like really like deep dive and take a look at Meitenkun, like playing a whole bunch of KOF 14 today and going through his trials, and like this boy is Tung Fu to the next level. Understanding and like really knowing like his character traits, where his power comes from, it makes more sense than it has any business. And the thing that I'm a little pissed off at myself about is that I'm just discovering this morning. That's an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? That's an issue literally for your boy. Because I'm like, as someone who treasures and appreciates lore, I'm glad that I now have this knowledge, because I was ignorant before about this character. He was narcoleptic fistula kid. Now, this is literally Tung Fu walking. Like, again, and brain rapping with me. Like, understanding this character, like, this is really, and I'm finna really pull some lore for somebody else, that, okay, hold on, because brain is running, because I gotta make sure that I get this right. So, Genfu and Elliot from Dead or Alive. This is a lot like that. Passing of the torch. Because, go play some Dead or Alive, first of all. It is a dead video game that Team Ninja has no idea what to do with right now. We're not going to get into that. But, the succession of power. And the only reason that, again, that I brought up Genfu and Elliot, because is that really that path of the torch, especially when we're talking about levels of your mini fists when it comes to your Kenpos and your Karates and your Hakushoshins and all that type of stuff, right? Again, really sitting up here, and again, like, let's go back again, because I'm dragging y'all through this, and I'm gonna take y'all, I'm gonna get y'all to what we gonna get to. What we talked about last week, right? We talked about Shune, and we talked about how important he is as a legacy character who was trained by one of the greatest. You literally staring at the future of Tung Fu right here. You were literally staring at it. And that's a wonderful thing, because one of the fun, surprising things that we're going to talk about a little bit later in this breakdown is how he relates to another student of Tung Fu Ru's, given that I didn't even see this coming, but then when I finally realized, like, yo, that's where we going with this, and I'm like, yo, that's kind of fucking sick. So we gonna have a good time. I just wanted to just sit up here and understand that if you didn't know about this character before, and knowing that it's that passing of the torch, that real succession, because again, you have a lot of legacy fighting game characters. The Mishimas come to mind, where you got your Heihachis and you got Kazuya and you got Jin and things like that. This is a different level, because given the broken history of the Mishima clan, and that's a whole other video, because if you let me talk about Kazuya Mishima, Heihachi Mishima, and Jin Kazama and being thrown off high places, we will never actually get to analysis of the King of Fighters trailer we're trying to watch. So the point I'm trying to make here is that this character is a lot more important than even the games give credit for, but it's for people like me to give you knowledge, for all of my folks out there to know, like, yo, this boy's handling the business, and it's like, yo, we gonna have a good time. I'm done talking. So pretty much all that is succession, ladies and gentlemen, of characters picking up the torch when legacy characters pass that baton. It's a wonderful thing. Yo, trailer, you may continue. Okay, this is standing C. You know what I'm saying? This is standing C from King of Fighters 14. Not a lot has really changed here, but I'm just letting you know this is standing C. Just want you to know that. This is not as important as you think it might be, because there are other C's in the game. You can press a button and those will become a lot more featured later in this trailer. Anyway, as we continue with more frames, that is the command normal. That's oh, hold on, where are my notes at? Thank you. Oh man, let me see, because my notes are a little funny, because I had like wrote notes in between my notes here. So that's crouching D. You know what I'm saying? That's crouching D, because literally it was written as something else, because I had additional notes about something else, and they were misscrewed in the text document, because you know that's what happened. So one more time for the hood. This is no, that's a throw. We don't want that. We want this. Crouching D, not standing D. What the hell am I talking about here, ladies and gentlemen? Crouching D. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way it does in the King of Fighters 14. Actually, I'm gonna do myself a big giant favor. Literally, do myself a big giant favor. I think this will help me a lot more to keep my notes in the joint. What we got next here? We have the Makura bomb. I'm literally gonna say this because I literally just kind of sort of realized that this literally relates to things I've been watching this week on YouTube. Let's just say that I may have watched 3 years of Diamond Cutters. Let's just say that. Let's just say that I literally watched 3 years of one of the most over moves ever in professional wrestling. Shout out to Diamond Dallas Page. Let's finish this. Nobody better than Canyon. RKO out of fucking nowhere. So we've done a thing. Great. You may continue, trailer. Anyway, look at that. Just slamming him down. Nezo Rangeki, aka Forward B. Cancel words. What are words, brain? Cancelable command normal. This will come in handy later. Now we got the good stuff, boy. Right here. We're gonna go back. Shune's having a bad time. Protag's having a bad time. You're having the worst time because your boy just shoulder checked you right here. Brand new move that I got in the notes called the nap check, aka the Are You Sleeping charge. Now, this is again, like I say, headline, brand new special. What's important about this move and that legacy talk we had earlier is that given what we are about to see, is that this move is related to another one of Tung Fu Ru's students, It'll make sense in a minute. Just trust me. But just know this is a brand new move, and spoilers, you're going to see it in a combo. And once you see it in a combo, and I break down said combo, you'll see the reference that I'm making here. We may continue here. Yeah. CDs still do what CDs do in the King of Fighters 14. What they also did in the King of Fighters whatever. In my notes, I was supposed to make a reference to the King of Fighters 12. That game was always better than you thought it was. Hell, it was better than I thought it was. I made a video 24 hours later, and I said things. And I meant those things, and those things made sense in the moment 11 years ago. Well, almost 12 at this point. But, King of Fighters 12, great game. You should play it as its own entity, separated from what it would ultimately become in its final form. It's still a great game. You should give it a shot, regardless of what you've heard about it. It should have not been called the King of Fighters 12 for the record, but the guy King just has to mention it. And for the record, yes, this is a CD, and CDs still do wall splat in this game, so that's wonderful to know. We just gonna frame through this like Meitenkun's tired, you know what I'm saying? Like, gathering all that power from Mother Earth because you're sleepy and unlocking 100% of your potential, because if you tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Anyway, Standard C, we got the nap check right here. Now, run the frames back on this. Look at the nap charge. Why do you think I called it the nap check? You know what? I'm calling it the nap charge. Think about it. I'm giving you a second to really sit up here, gather your thoughts, and really think about this, right? That's Terry's power charge. Yeah, that is Cherry's power charge. You want the frames back? I'll give it to you all day, baby. I'll give it to you all day. So, from the top, this is Standing C, ladies and gentlemen. Shune's catching this muffin work. See, here we go. Power charge, just like that. When you bounce with your left, let your shoulder lean, and let your shoulder lean, and let your shoulder lean. Now get it right. 2 steps and let your shoulder lean, and let your shoulder lean, and let your shoulder lean. I'm just saying, hey. Stuff like this makes Uncle Triple's heart go doki doki, because understanding it on, we just had that little lore session about how this character is Tung Fu Ru, the next generation in this motherfucker, and this dude got a power charge, boy. This the stuff that make me feel good. Like, this the stuff that make Uncle Triple feel good. Rap. I'm just telling you, man. Like, I love this stuff, but let's continue this combo, cause he ain't done yet. Cause Chogekiho, bing, just like that. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing to note about this, because we're going to note things about noting stuff, is Chogekiho doesn't go all the way in the air like he used to. It's more grounded now. But the question that I put in my notes is wondering, is it that because this is just a normal DM, is it just like that? But when you get into like maxing it or whatever and doing things of that nature, we're literally going to talk about that in a minute too, does it go higher in the air? Does it does more damage? We don't know that yet, but I figured it was something to bring up. Anyhow, what's up, John Madden? Was good. Anyway, let us continue in our frames here. Ooh, I gotta adjust my notes again. Where are we? Oh, I know where we are now. Because we about to get into the Meitenkun classic right here. Okay, just fall, cause oh my god, that's gonna hurt. Let me move me over here. I'm gonna do that cause I'm kind of interested. You know what I'm saying, in seeing Shune hit this pavement. By the way, can we talk about like how beautiful this stage is? Like, do y'all see how sexy this stage looked like? You got these, I don't know what these things are, but I'm like, I know there's like some kind of like luminous jade flower or something. I don't know what the hell it is, but it looks sexy as fuck. I ain't even that, but Shune just had a great fall. And all the king horses and all the king's men at some point gonna have to put the protagonist back together again. Crash. What we got next? The Meitenkun classic. Crouching A, crouching A, crouching A. You gotta love those crouching rapid jabs into the Shijou. You know what I'm saying? Just hit him with the work, hit him with the bang right there, hit him with the classic stuff. You know what I'm saying? How Ryoko said. You know what I'm saying? Just hit him with the stuff. Gotta love that, baby. Let me see. Pull them because my notes got closed. Let's see. So here's another one. We just gonna go through the frame first, and then I will let you know. So here's what I don't understand about what we're about to look at, because let's rewind that again. Let's get the frames back on that right here. Get the frames back. This is a nap charge, from my understanding. However, it seems that because Meitenkun is borrowing things from Uncle Terry, he don't quite know how to use it. Is that what we're looking at here? But he is able to transition into that and literally get this Makura bomb off, because, you know, bang. So y'all wanna sit up here and tell me this little kid ain't watching pro wrestling though? Hit him with the straight fake Makura. He sat up her, Mr. Napchar said, black hit him. So he got a diamond cutter and a drop kick. What the fuck? You can't write the shit. And even if you could, you couldn't. But damn, this drop kick, bro. This drop kick's off the fucking chain. So let's get the frames back, right? So where are we now? Are we back at the beginning? So just to review what we're here for. So this is the nap charge. Has a whiff animation, but is able to recover enough to hit him with a faint Makura, cause picture perfect drop kick. I want to see him hit a stand. I want to hear him say he need to have a run up after that and hit like a standing moonsault on some Sammy Guevara shit. By my birthday, I don't have. I'm not going to make Sammy Guevara references right now. I'm not going to do that, but I just did. But whatever. But anyway, just take that drop kick, son. So I've got questions about the nap charge and about, or it's like, does he have like other things? Because, you know, depending on the game you're talking about, Terry has a lot of follow-ups to the power charge, whether that's, you know, additional elbows, he can transition into other moves, but you gotta wonder what that entails for Meitenkun. But, you know what I'm saying, we'll just have to wait to see more from him. So here is the main event of the evening. So let's take it one frame at a time. So close standing C. Cancel into that forward B, that Nezo Rangeki. And here's the dirt, folks, right here. EX Makuranage. So I still don't think this answers my shoe-ain't question from last week, but you don't need max mode to activate EXs in 15. Now, here's the thing. We don't necessarily know if that's the case now, because maybe max mode is a thing and is activated differently and you don't have the glow. Let your soul glow. You know what I'm saying, on that motherfucker trying to drag shit. But you can do EXs out of things. Now, I literally wrote notes about this, so we're going to go through them, right? I have to question, how much should an EX cost in a situation like this? Now, when you think about the history of the EX move itself, of course you got to mention Darkstalkers, you know what I'm saying, which was the game that brought you ESs and EXs in a way that you understand them now and have been that way since. You got like Street Fighter 3-second impact and third strike, which had variable costs for EX moves and things like that, depending on the level of the meter and the super artichokes and things of that nature. When you talk about KOF, you know what I'm saying, King of Fighters 13, especially in the instance of how KOF 14 was really inspired by Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5, with how it handled how it handled EXs because of moves becoming moves that used to be special moves. Like, big giant example, our friend and yours, K Dash. You know what I'm saying? The Crow Bites became the Super Crow Bites when you do it in EX in later games instead of it becoming a move that costs a meter to do normally and things of that nature, right? So, again, questioning and trying to figure out and understand how much EXs should cost in this instance. Now, given, as I sit up here and I'm in my brain and I'm considering this, I wouldn't mind if EXs cost 50% of meter. And I'm saying that in the instance of is that if EXs in the middle of combos cost half a meter, then there needs to be at some point, because of how EXs help combo potential, that there needs to be some kind of penalty for using it, maybe, or things like that, or just cost a meter and you just let it be. I'm not sure what type of balance the game wants to strike by having EXs no maximo bullshit in there. It's interesting. So, do you have variable costs? Because this is a game that deals in the advantage system. I don't know where I fall on that. Even given the notes that I wrote, I don't know where I fall on how much meter should cost. I will say this though, because the brain's thinking it, because I just want to get props. The best thing Dragon Ball FighterZ did was make EXs 50% of meter. That was the best change that came from Season 3. That EXs cost half a meter because it opened up so much more offense for characters who use EXs in combos. One of my main Super Saiyan Goku. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always used to hit you with. It's nice and easy now because it costs 50% of meter instead of a whole meter to hit you with that EX Hurricane Kick and hit you with that Kamehameha at the end. You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to be using B anyway, just for things like that, and C's for corner carry anyway, and the vanishes and things like that if you really want to get technical about a game I hardly play, quote unquote. But again, you literally have to wonder though, like, what are EXs going to cost? And I'm like, and I would love to learn that information sooner rather than later. Oh, excuse me, I have some on my nose. But yeah, I'm glad we had this talk about EXs in video games. How about we get back to the rest of this combo being done on see, I can't even speak right now. I need some water. I have to recenter and refocus myself. This is important. That's good. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to make the reference. That's good. Okay, so where are we now? So we got this EX Makuranage popping off, but Sleepy Boy ain't done. So follow up. DM Hakuchu Muso, cause he finna hit it. He about to dance on his brain. I am Radon. Oh, but we not done yet. The sleepy fist is coming alive. We gonna get through this. If you tired, be quiet and go to sleep. Go to sleep. New climax start. Hit him with the joint like bang. Like, what, you ain't gonna hit me with the pillow? No, I'm just gonna hit you with these new kung fu moves I just learned from my master Tung Fu Roo. Hit him with the bow. Hit him with the bow. Hit him with the kick. Oh my God, look at this right here. This classic Hyoko-sen shit, dog. My God. Man, as a martial artist, shit like this makes me feel so good. Reunited, you about to catch this L! Bang! Oh, and this. Yo, West, 15. Shatter all expectations. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. Yo! Another one in the books, style and substance together. Not only did I went through this video, where you learned a whole bunch of lore, more of connecting these dots, as the disciples of Tung Fu Ru do they think. So here's the question. Is Tung Fu Ru coming back for round 2? My jokes aside, is there going to be a new character? Who knows? I'm like, the thing is that I ain't looked at no leak list, but I've heard things. I've heard 2 things. Like literally, these are the two prevailing things that I hear. That the one thing that I heard that's a constant, Tung Fu Ru's not coming back, and what they're saying is that either Athena is going to lead the Psycho Soldiers, and they gonna have a whole Neo Psycho Soldier team, and whether that team consists of Chin, Bao, Kiso, or Momoko, or somebody else, or a panda, or a girl who used to be a quadriplegic shit, I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. The other prevailing thing I heard through the grape, that Chang Shenzan will be taking Tung Fu Ru's place. And do you know how literal full circle that's gonna become though? Like, that put me in the mind about how KOF 11 like completely like shook things up in a way that I appreciate. Like, the game didn't have Mai or Joe or Andy and things like that, but because of the whole Garo lineage and things like that, those characters were meant to be missing and things like that because they had other things to do, like training people and, you know, training people we never met because Garo never got that sequel that we talked about at the beginning. See, full circle, motherfucker. See, Uncle Triple always gonna bring you back. I'm gonna get you to where you need. So again, this is just what I prevailingly hear. Like, that's the rumor that Tung Fu Ru's not coming back, and either Athena's gonna be on this team and represent China for real, or it's gonna be Chang Shenzan. So that'll be like the things you could do with a Chang Shenzan and a KOF, right? You should go play Real Bout 2. Like, literally, that's your fucking homework assignment. Go play Chang in Real Bout 2. That boy's a fucking monster. Chang is a monster. Like, yo, Chang a monster though. I'm like, for real. Like, so I'm like, yo, if that's what to be believed, I can't wait till next week, because if it's Chang Shenzan, boy, we literally gonna be here an hour with all of that lore lineage I gotta drop on y'all. Oh shit, I'm literally gonna have to shine up the title while I'm talking shit about Chang Shenzan if that's what is dropping off. Athena, but again, because you know, Brain is rocking with me on this. This is not the first time Athena has appeared in the KOF. Without the rest of the squadron. KOF 2003, the high school girl teams of her, Meilin, and Hinako, who I really honestly think should make a comeback, because again, here's something that I wanted to say last week because it was on my brain, I didn't say it, but this is a perfect place to drop another episode of Uncle Triple Wants to See This Team. I want to see a Japan sports team, bro. That's what I want. I want a Japan sports team. Real shit. So that Japan sports team would have a Goro in it or somebody judo master. So at this point, what Uncle Triple wants is the Ryoko from World Heroes and the Ryoko from Fighters History Dynamite to do a fusion dance like Dragon Ball and become the ultimate Ryoko, or the real actual thing. Both of those Ryokos train a new Ryoko and she joins KOF with Hinako. And then you think about another Japanese sport though. You choose a real Japanese pro wrestler though. Get you an Okada. You know what I'm saying? Get you a Destino. Get you one of them. Like, no, literally, fuck it. Just pick a dude from New Japan and make them a character in KOF, bro. And that is your Japan sports team, swear to God. Oh my God, see, where else do you get this? Like, that sound nuts. A Japan sports team, dog. Like, I don't see them getting jacked for their invitations. I'm like, we still at last week, you know, or week before that, of Heavy D, Rob Python, and the boy Ricky. So American boxer team We got the Japan sports team, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what, do you get a baseball player, a soccer player? But, you know, for real, literally, Hinako, the new fusion Ryoko, and your Japanese pro wrestler. Your Japanese pro wrestler. You know what? Since I literally got to do a Catch a Spectacular episode of the Savage Era, somebody go to WWE. Tell Asuka to quit. Because her being scared of Alexa Bliss is fucking bullshit. Have her go back to Japan and she can be in care with. It's not like she's not been in a video game technically before. She's actually a combat advisor for Virtua Fighter. So, you know what I'm saying? I wanted this Kana-chan know about Virtua Fighter 6. You know, somebody go to Kana-chan and go ask her what does she know about Virtua Fighter 6. That should be fun. But yeah, so making my predictions, Japan sports team. Need that in my life. So again, what are my dream teams? We got the American Boxers team. We got the Japan sports team, and still my favorite team of Rock Howard, Ado Bernstein, and the lost daughter of Wolfgang Krauser. Need that. You know what I'm saying? Heritage of Darkness team and shit. Like, that's what we need in these streets. But I don't know what I'm gonna do, because we literally finna find out who's character number 3 on Team China, and I'm like, yo, if it's Chang though, like literally this game is sitting up here making mad history, bro. Like, this game making history, dude. You know what? Brain, genius. Alright. Even though going to get Kana-chan would be perfect, I love you, Asuka. I own some of your gravure DVDs. Anybody who watches at this point knows I own actual Kana gravure DVDs. Like, even before she came to the WWE, because she thick as fuck. But here's that Japanese sports team one more time for real. Fusion Ryoko, Hinako, and my girl Tsugumi Sendo, motherfucker. Because that's your wrestler. You got your wrestler, your sumo wrestler, and you got your judo girl. Oh my god. Yo, SNK, book that shit. Book it. Tsugumi, Hinako, and Ryoko. Japan sports team, all waifus. Book that shit now. Do it. I'm literally posting that on Twitter later. I am literally posting like the updated Dream Teams right now. So we're at the Dream Teams right now. The Japan waifu sports team of Fusion Ryoko, Hinako, and Tsugumi motherfucking Sendo, son. The American Boxers team with my nephew Heavy D, my knuckle, that boy Roy Tata, and Ricky. And of course, the Heritage of Darkness team with Adel, Rock, and the daughter of Wolfgang Krauser. Come back next week, I might have another team for you. But seriously, book that Japan waifu sports team. Book it. Book that shit. Oh my god. I'm already going to pay good money for this game. I'd pay like super money for that shit. Like, dude. Thank you, Fatal Fury Wild Ambition. The third time today, I literally had to think about Wild Ambition. It's a long story. Maybe one day the arcade version of actually be emulatable, or I'll go fuck around and just go buy me a Hyper Neo Geo 64 board. You know, with the money that I get, you know, from, you know, don't think Ryman though, because I don't. But yeah, we've been on this long enough. But yo, that's why I make the content, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what it is. It's about having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I take my title seriously as your SNK God King. We can have some fun and we can do it, but I can't make an 8-minute video about a thing that I'm passionate about. It's fucking impossible. You can't, and it's like, and I'm not going to make an 8-minute video about bitching about is only 20 seconds of fucking footage, because that makes me look like a fucking ingrate. Message. But anyway, we have got plenty of more show for you, so please, we just politely ask you to sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Speaking of these, I am your reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King, the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D, aka Mr. Pop That Thing, aka Mr. Pop That Thing. That's me, man. Yo, the title and the crown is still mine, baby. Look, literally, gave you the lore, gave you the breakdown, gave you everything you need, shit you ain't even thought about. I'm giving you dream teams in KOF. You ain't getting this shit nowhere else. Nowhere else. Literally, I watched a whole bunch of reaction videos as soon as the trailer came out with that whole we watched it on YouTube shit. Most of it was in Spanish, cause you know, references that is kind of maybe racist. Diego Benihana shit, I don't know. Fuck it. Diego Benihana. Oh my god. Oh man. Why do people look so protective? Oh my god. Oh man. I literally think that video is still on YouTube somewhere. But does anybody know why he looks sentimental crap? AKA Diego Umahara. Diego Umahara. Diego Umahara. It's the simple things in life. I'm fucking swearing, yeah. Diego Umahara. Rip headphone users, motherfucker, cause holy shit. Oh my god, Diego Umahara. Mongolo Robocop. Oh shit. Super Turbo is a game where two people punch each other until they're oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh my god. I know that video is still on the internet somewhere. Because the dude who made it took it down because he was trying to be like professional or whatever, and it was kinda like, but them things was dope as fuck though, like all those things from, cause what tournament was that from? That was SoCal Regionals, and they was making all them intros and shit. The one about Tekken was dancing animals and shit. Oh my god. Man, that like that video was a fuck. That shit came out in 2011. Mongolo Robocop. Ain't this supposed to be the outro for the fucking video? Cause son of a bitch. People gonna be like, why was this video like an hour? And then like this nigga took like 20 minutes and he just laughing at the day Diego Benihana. Fuck wrong with this nigga right there? Oh shit. Man, the people who usually watch my whole video gonna be in for it. They gonna be like, man, this is normal triple right now. He just clowned though. He just clowned. Oh my god. Diego Umahara, bro. What the fuck? Please, I need some water. I gotta get control of this video, man. Cause, oh my god. Free condoms and glow sticks. The Toy Story. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna quit fucking with y'all. Reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King, the one and only triple G.O.D, aka Mr. CRACKTSAINE, hashtag entertainment's #1 dope man. Roar! 15 beats on my chest for KOF 15, and of course, I am the baddest monster in existence, and don't you ever, ever forget that shit. Bang. Speaking of unforgettable, everybody's favorite everything, the Green Monsters, Wish Murder, the congregation, may you all be praised for holding down my sister. I see you, man, my family, man, love every single one of y'all. Got Angel Case in the building, Princess in the building, oh, Sheila, May's in the building, Stephen A, Candy, Zoe, Big Black, the Pinky Twins, you know what it is, Choco and Vanilla Sonic in the back, and you know who holding it down, the Amiibo Peanut Gallery. You know what it is, man. That's my family, the squadron, baby. That congregation holding down my six. The best in the motherfucking business. You know who else is the best in the motherfucking business? I think those ladies we call the ladies of motherfucking rage, burning down your forest, your house, cause you don't fuck with them like you don't fuck with me and you don't fuck with us, the squadron. Bitch! Team G.O.D. ref, motherfucker. Thought I forgot? No. But speaking of the ladies of rage, Betsy the OG, Janine, always we love you. Magdalene holding down everything, going the ones and the twos. The intern Annalise, because you know what I'm saying, she about to finish her internship. I'm like, she almost done, because when Annalise comes out to play, it's over for you niggas. Real shit. But speaking of that one lady who is the leader of the squadron right now, holding it down as team leader, yo girl, and my Miss Marcy, aka Miss Marceline, hold down the unos, doses, tres, and cuatro, baby. Break it down, just like that. See, I don't know why I went for the cross shot. Brain was like cross shot. I'm like, fuck it. D-Generation X. Look, in that way. Anyway, we're done here. At this point, my usual suspects who always come and hold it down. I know y'all get in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Drop, I'm like that one dude, you know what I'm saying, who sat up here, my boy Savior gave a shout you, because I know you gonna make it to this point. Just drop the 627 anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that's what he gonna do or whatever, man. My fam always show love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because we at the end of this and not everybody's gonna hear this. The people who always fuck with me and haven't fucked with me for a decade plus, come hard. Come hard for your boy, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot more intimate, you know, with my people when they come through and show love in the comments and we having conversations and things like that, because I have that intimate relationship with them, man. Because that's fam. They like when somebody sit up here for a decade plus and stay fucking with you and your content, man. That means a lot. So for everybody who fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, whether that's Patreon or not, because of course, shout out to my fam. You know what I'm saying. You know what it is. My boy Drew K. Young Money Bag. And shout out to my little brother Ryan Bomber, man. One half of the part of the entire other side of the quota, bitch. Head that tells you still gonna lose no matter what, baby. It is what it is. So, man, you made it to the end of this. Drop that 627 in the joint. Let me know you made it to the end. You know what I'm saying? No, Uncle Triple thanks you. I appreciate the love. All that good stuff. Subscribe buttons and bells for people who made it all the way to the end of this and you ain't down with the family. All my social media links down below, and you can support the show. PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, some things in that order, because I already shouted out the people who support me on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? I already shouted them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, shout out to Minister W. Chris, I see you. Spring Break Jay's in the building, man. I'm trying to, like them the normal people, man. And, like when Jedi Hero come out, you know, he come out for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get you this, man, nothing but love, famo. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chubb, I see you. Where the fuck you at? You know what I'm saying? Like Famo Jinx had just dropped some Chrono Trigger shit today. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. I retweeted that on my Twitter. So if you trying to hear you some funky, fresh ass beats, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my fam. You know what I'm saying? The missus. You know what I'm saying? Ja King, Evil Freak Zilla. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hell. Even the big man that listen to it, man. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Slavery Steve, oh motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like we get nostalgic, man. Shout out to 80 Pam, you know what I'm saying? A-Lo Brown, aka the A Factor. And of course, Rogan's 247, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people, man. Shout out to my little sister, man. Shout out to my pa, shout out to my older brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my cousin, all my family out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, just put this out there, like, tell people you love them, all that no good shit. I miss Cheryl every day. I miss May every fucking day. I love you, little man. Whether, you know what I'm saying, whether you ever know it or not, Daddy loves you. Is what it is. I don't know why we're doing this at the end of a KOF video, but it's buried. The lead is buried so fucking deep. Not a lot of people are gonna listen to this. You gonna get more people just gonna get what the fuck they finna get and not even make it to the end. So I don't care. Bury the lead, but even if you do hear it, I love these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do things differently around here, which explains why things pop off the way they do. So it is what it is. But yeah, love all across the world as this world continues to evolve and change. Again, if I'm going to sit up here and we're going to leave this on a positive message because I'm up here spitting because this is what Jehovah want me to say to the streets, let's keep reflecting on what makes us the same and not let what divide us, that make us different, be the things that divide us, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Some people, though, you know what I'm saying, Jehovah will deal with you. Don't even worry about it. But seriously, you know what I'm saying? Positive talk, love to everybody who deserves love, and if you don't, you know why. It is what it is. Is what it is, folks. Look, this has been one hell of a breakdown. This went a lot longer than it had any business because I literally took 10 minutes to come up with a team and then I just got to talking shit, man. But that's what happens when you give me an open mic and a damn camera to do whatever I want to do. Cause do what I want to do, say what I want to say, live how I want to live, play how I want to. That's how they want it. That TDT won't. It's TDG, bitch. Oh, too legit. Anyway, but seriously, we've got plenty of more show for you, and that's for goddamn sure. And we've got it right after these commercial messages. This is your reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King with another analyzation and speaking on that work and reacting and all that old bullshit, YouTube buzzwords and shit. I will continue to be your God King and your champion and shatter all of your expectations. More show for all of y'all right after these commercial messages.